Light does not change in the prism. It simply reveals what was always inside it. You are not empty, you are a spectrum waiting for the right angle. Clarity is not the absence of darkness, but the proper use of light. The mind is a prism. Experiences enter as chaos and leave as understanding. Confusion is light scattered. Wisdom is light focused. What you call mystery is often just undiscovered structure. The world is not dull. Your lens is simply out of focus. Understanding begins the moment you question what seems obvious. Light travels straight. Truth does too, until it passes through the mind. Perspective is a refraction. Same truth, different angle. You cannot blame the prism for the colors it reveals. Many arguments are just different wavelengths of the same reality. When you change the angle, you change the story. A narrow mind sees one color. An open mind sees the spectrum. The more precise your questions, the clearer your light becomes. Even a small beam, correctly aimed, can reveal an entire room. Darkness is not the enemy of light. It is its context. You understand the value of light only when you've stumbled without it. Ignorance is not darkness, it is refusing to look for a switch. You cannot remove the night, but you can learn to carry a lamp. Many live in shadow, not because there is no light, but because they face the wrong way. Some truths stay hidden, simply because no one bothered to shine a light there. What you fear in the dark often disappears when examined. Shadows do not define objects. They reveal where the light is missing. A prism does not create more light. It reorganizes it. Wisdom is the art of rearranging information into clearer patterns. You do not need more opinions. You need better organization of what you already know. Insight appears when scattered thoughts finally align. Great thinkers are not always brighter, just better focused. A disciplined mind is a lens that does not waste light. Attention is the aperture that decides what enters your inner world. If everything looks blurry, first adjust your lens, not the universe. Every person carries a different spectrum of experiences. Judging someone by one action is like judging light by one color. You see only a fraction of others. Assume there is more. No mind is truly simple. Some are just unexplored. Understanding others is learning to see their unseen wavelengths. Compassion is the ability to accept colors you don't personally enjoy. Differences in opinion are differences in filters, not in reality itself. Before declaring someone wrong, ask what light they're standing in. Truth does not fear examination. Only illusions avoid the prism. A question is a beam of light aimed at uncertainty. When you investigate honestly, your illusions scatter like glare. You do not weaken truth by testing it. You strengthen your relationship with it. Dogma is light, locked in a box, bright but useless. The scientific mind prefers tested light over comfortable darkness. Reality remains indifferent to whether you understand it. The universe does not bend to believe. It bends light. Sometimes, clarity hurts because it reveals the exact shape of your errors. Accepting a painful truth is better than living in a flattering fog. Clarity may cost you your excuses, but it grants you your power. A clear view does not always show a pleasing scene. Many choose blur because sharpness demands responsibility. Self-honesty is the brightest and harshest lamp you will ever hold. The first step to wisdom is daring to see yourself without distortion. Clarity is not comfortable. It is accurate. Light does not argue with obstacles. It finds another path. When blocked, a curious mind simply bends around resistance. Obstacles can scatter you or spread you into new colors. Hard times act as prisms, showing you who you are under pressure. A challenge is a lens that concentrates your hidden strengths. You discover your depth when life stops being transparent. Some barriers are walls, others are just dirty glass. Before giving up, try cleaning your perspective. Every conversation is an exchange of light and shadow. Listening is the act of widening your aperture to another's reality. When you speak only to reply, you reflect. You don't absorb. Misunderstandings occur when words refract differently in each mind. Clarity between people requires patience between sentences. A good question can brighten a whole dialogue. To teach is to direct light into another mind with care. To learn is to admit your current room is still dim. You will never see the full spectrum of existence, but you can always see more than you do now. Growth is the gradual widening of what your mind can illuminate. Every new insight adds a color to your understanding of life. The search for clarity is a lifelong experiment, not a final answer. You are not meant to master all light, only to keep seeking more of it. Progress is measured not by how bright you shine, but by how far your light reaches. The mind that keeps asking why rarely remains in the dark. Go beyond the prism. Do not just split the light. Decide what you will illuminate with it.